Hi everyone, welcome to another episode by Poor Man Gamer, where we believe poor gamers can have fun too. Some of you guys ask me, oh, you're always running decks. That seems to be aggro based, right? Very aggressive win the early match. Can you win with expensive units? And so I'm going to try to run expensive units and show you guys that yes, it is possible, but no, it's not easy. So I'm going to run the Wolverine and the Titan, and I'm going to run those with the MLRS. So the reason why I'm not a huge fan of Tech Lab units, let me rephrase that. I love Tech Lab units. I just find them very difficult to actually build, to use in a game. And the reason is because, let me see here. Yeah, the reason is because it takes a lot of Tiberium, and usually the match is already over by the time I get a chance to build any. So we're going to give it a try here to see if we can actually win. With Tech Lab units, I'm going to go ahead and rush over with my missile squad. He's sending out his own too, so that's fine. We're going to build our harvester. So right now, really the key is to stall out the missile as much as possible and to play a slow game. So if he's on the missile, then I'm not going to be on the missile, and so on and so forth. Just stall out the game. The longer this match runs without any missiles, the better off we're going to be. So if I see him send a squad, missile squad down, what is he doing? What are you going to do with one guy? Get out of here. Get out of here. Shoo. So all I want to do is stall out the missile. That's all I'm going to do. Right? I'm actually going to go ahead and run a double harvester and see how things go. And as you can see here, it's the complete opposite strategy. He's going to go ahead and build an army. Right? I'm actually just going to play this nice and slow. I'm actually even going to do that. And look at that, he's doing the exact same thing. So we're going to go ahead and build a war factory. With that first fire advantage, I should get him. Let's see if we do or not. So I'm going to minimize building any units. Wow, look at Dr. Lian's repair drone doing work. There we go. I'm actually going to go ahead and lose that first missile. I actually don't mind. And the reason is because if I'm building a Tech Lab heavy unit, I know I'm going to need troops, and lots of it, right? So this is what I'm doing now, is I'm going to change up my style of play here. I normally love to rush and all. Now we're not doing it anymore. But as you can see, there is a flaw in this strategy, which is if they are stronger than you, and by quite a large amount in this case, you can see where we can get ourselves in trouble. Get out of here. At least you can do some damage on it. Okay, and this is exactly the problem I'm talking about. Even with the economy and everything. There we go. Even with the economy going and everything else, I actually find it very cumbersome to use this deck. Units tend to be very, very slow, and as you look at that, like, how am I supposed to get an advantage if I'm a level, like if they have higher level units than I do, right? So this is the reason why. Can you win with expensive units? Sure, but as you can see here, it's also very easy to lose these matches. Let's go get you target up there. You see how slow these units are? Like, it takes forever to do anything. Which is why I don't like Tech Lab heavy units. So some of you be saying, whoa, you know, you could have been even more aggressive to try to win the to try to rank up quickly. You're right. So we're actually going to do that. So that match didn't work out, as you can see, because they have stronger level units, and when both of us are building harvesters, that doesn't pan out. I'm going to get rid of that and replace it with a jump jet squad. And so we're going to run 3 buildings, and it's going to be fairly aggressive, I believe, right? Because I'm going to try my best to get up to snipe his harvester to get the win. And the logic behind it is this. If you're going to be building Tech Lab units, and it depends on you building a harvester, or sorry, sniping the enemy's harvester to do it, by the time that you successfully do so and you snipe the enemy's harvester, you could just be building units out of the war factory like the MLRS and so on, and pressure the missile tower and win even faster, right? Why stall out the game? Why make the game longer than it has to? So I'm sure some of you would disagree with me, right? And this is a perfect example. I'm gonna go ahead and rush him and pressure his harvesters and try our best here to roll out those tech lab units. Want to go ahead and back off for a sec here. Can build a war factory, right? I'm gonna distract him. Gonna distract him. Now I'm gonna pull back. Remember, we're trying to stall out as long as possible. So I'm trying to minimize the number of units I need to build. So now I'm gonna go ahead and open my tech lab. So the question is it possible to win? Well, sure it is. Right? But notice how I had to snipe his harvester for me to get the advantage here. So let's go take down more harvesters. But if I were to pressure him, and I was going to win this game by tech lab units anyway, there's no real advantage here in me rolling out tech lab units. Could have easily crushed them with lower level units anyway. So we're gonna keep the pressure on. More tech lab units. I'm gonna roll 3 Titans now. So this is as tech lab heavy as you're ever gonna see my deck. And to answer your question, can you win? Sure, right? Look at the way I'm storming him, but if you look at the amount of time that's passed already, I could have easily crushed him with just a non-tech lab deck, right? And just kept rushing him and crushing his harvester. And I believe I would have been able to win this match anyway. So there's the win. And we're going to show you one more match to see if to answer the question, can you win with a tech lab heavy unit? The answer is you sure can, but it doesn't make it any easier, right? The only way I can get an economic advantage is if I destroy his harvesters. If I open up with a double harvester, it's very, very easy for them to rush me, and the game is going to be over very quickly. So, and double harvester open, just to let you guys know, is never recommended, especially right in the beginning. The reason is because, one, you can get rushed, and you're going to get crushed very quickly. The second reason is because when you open up the double harvester, it limits the number of units that you can roll out. So we're going to rush this as aggressively as I can. Okay? In a bid to get our early economic advantage. There you go. Harvester's down. We're going to back him off now, right? We do not want to kill anyone. So we don't want the missile here. So we're just going to stall him out. And then we're going to distract him with a pit bull. As you can see, I have no interest in engaging him whatsoever. I'm just gonna back off. I have no interest in engaging him.
Unit lost. Building online. Unit lost.
So I'm gonna sacrifice that first missile in a bid to get the tech lab up. There it is. You guys asked me if you can win. You could, right? But look what happens now. I'm gonna get flame rushed.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Warning. Enemy catalyst
Get out of there.
incoming.
Oh man.
Warning. Our base is under attack.
Okay, so this is why I don't like running tech lab heavy decks. I'm gonna show you guys one better.
Mission failed.
In that case, if I wasn't rushing him and I had a better deck, I would have rolled out a Rhino, I would have controlled the missile, right? The game would have been very different. So now I'm going to push it to the extreme. You might be saying, well, you shouldn't have built that stupid Pitbull, right? You should have just jumped right to the Tech Lab. Okay, let's make it even more Tech Lab heavy.
Warning.
And what we're going to do is we're actually going to go ahead and even roll out a double harvester after we rush them to try to get our economy up as fast as possible. Remember, building second harvester means 60 Tiberium less, right? So you just got to keep that in mind. So here we go.
Ready.
We're going to play super aggressively. We're going to open with a jump jet.
Unit ready.
Okay, he's going to see me coming from a mile away, because if I need to rush it, that's the fastest path for me to take. Okay, so there's the rush. And we're done. We're going to pull back.
Unit
We're
lost.
going to open our own harvester. And we're going to run away. Because I don't stand a chance against it. And we're going to keep stalling out this missile where we can, reasonably. Okay? We'll get him chasing us. I am not building anything now.
Building online.
Okay, I'm just waiting for my tech lab. And I'm just going to do as much damage as I can to him.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
So there's my Wolverine. And remember, if I were to build the, can I actually build a missile squad?
Unit ready.
Okay, we're just gonna try to stall him out where we can. Okay, we don't want to win this missile, we want to stall it out.
Unit ready.
Come on, get there.
Missile launched. Unit lost.
Okay, so there's my second harvester, because that's the earliest I could have reasonably rolled it out.
Unit lost.
You're starting to see a problem here? I mean, look how much resources it takes. Even if I open with a double harvester right off the bat, I would not have won this match. So now I have to almost play catch-up for me to come back.
Harvester lost. Harvester ready.
Weakness of a double harvester deck. Like, I can't control both harvesters either.
Enemy ion cannon activated.
Okay.
Unit lost.
So, let's think here. Well, what can I build? Well, how about a Titan? That's as strong as that's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna snipe that. I'm gonna rush in and try to win this missile. Okay, but notice how now I can't defend any of my,
Harvester lost.
notice how now I can't defend my harvester.
Missile cancelled. Nuclear
Okay, so even if I win this missile, the question is, so what? So I need more of an economy here. And look how I barely scraped by that engagement.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Harvester lost. Harvester warning. Enemy ion cannon activated. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
So there you go, guys. This is the result of a tech lab heavy unit. Notice how I am just continuously getting crushed because
Unit lost.
because I can't beat them, right? If I were to I don't have the speed, I can't control the game. So the question is, can you win with tech lab heavy units? I believe so. If you are a stronger deck, just to prove my point, we're gonna try it one more time, and what we're gonna do is actually switch away all of these. We're gonna switch away most of our deck here. I'm gonna replace it with a War Factory. We're gonna run the standard deck that I really enjoy running. Do we need to build a Pitbull? Yeah, we need a Pitbull. So we're gonna try this one more time, and I'm gonna show you guys, can you win with Tech Lab units? As I just showed you, maybe I played it wrong, so please feel free to correct me. I try to build the double harvester, get the economy. I'm rushing him right in the beginning. But as you can see, it didn't pan out the way we would like to, did it? So I'm gonna go ahead and try a different deck now. Wait, that's War Factory heavy, no Tech Lab units, and we're gonna see if we see different results. Okay, I'm gonna open it the exact same way with my missile squad. I'm gonna open my jump jet, and I'm gonna rush right in. Okay, so far nothing has changed, nothing's different. Fortunately, he's opening up with a double harvester, and that should give me the advantage right off the bat. Okay, so down goes one. I am moving as fast as I can to wipe him out. There's my war factory. I'm gonna go ahead and back you off already. I'm gonna roll up my MLRS. You're gonna come down. You're gonna go up and pressure him.
Defense online. Unit lost.
Rockets are ready. Let the rockets shockwave ready.
We're gonna go ahead and let that flame troop do his thing. It's not gonna do any damage. We're gonna send a shockwave down.
Defense lost.
Oh, what are you doing? Okay, don't let that missile stall out. There we go. So now he's got no economy. I control the map. I'm gonna roll out a predator tank. I'll roll that out. Okay, we're gonna try to win this first missile. Here comes the MLRS.
Nuclear missile launched.
We're actually gonna go right and pressure his base.
Defense lost. Unit ready.
Moving out. Following order. Long range obliteration.
Unit lost. Defense online. Unit lost.
Gonna build a jump jet to pressure him up there.
Unit lost.
Gonna build a tank. Gonna have an MLRS. Oh yeah, you go get set up. Gonna build another MLRS. We're gonna have it run down while we're distracting him on the top. Oh, he sees me. So let's camp you there.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
MLRS.
Defense online. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit
Okay, and we're just gonna go for the missile right now. Notice how even if I end up losing this match, which I'm hoping not to, but even if I were to lose it, notice how I am much more competitive than the last one. The game is actually close.
Unit ready.
Let's pressure him more.
Launched. Major structural damage received.
Rockets are ready. Long range obliteration. Can you hear me now? We've got this.
Defense online.
I need you to die.
Unit lost.
You're gonna go ahead and rush that building.
Unit ready.
Gonna roll that out.
Defense lost.
Gonna roll a Pitbull here. We've got the middle of the map pretty well controlled.
Unit lost.
Let's see if he's paying attention, because all I really need right now is just get off one shot. There you go.
Lost.
So we were able to competitively win that match. So as you can see, even though it was close, it gave me a chance. So if you're still watching, I hope I answered your question. I try to be as fair and as reasonable as I can with this assessment. If you feel that I've been biased in any way, please let me know. I believe Tech Lab units do have its place as part of your deck, but I don't believe that a heavy Tech Lab deck, it's competitive. So I'm going to show you one last thing. What we're going to do is actually replace one of our units with a Titan. We're going to get rid of our tank. And I believe, to me, this is the reason why I like a balanced deck, is because even if I get the early economic advantage, I rush him, get that first missile, sometimes you don't speed it up enough to win that second missile. So that's why you need the heavier units, as you saw in the last match. Even though I had the MLRS out and I controlled the middle very well, I still barely scraped out a win. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and have the same opening. We're gonna rush like crazy here.
Mission squad standing by.
And you fly over to the back. Okay, we're gonna get to that spot first.
Jump jet active.
You keep going after him. You go after the harvester. I do not care about his laser troops. Okay, and I keep you alive. So now that I'm off to a slower start, the focus changes to trying to get that missile going. Okay, so I'm gonna step off.
Powering up thrusters.
Unit ready.
Dropping the base. Ready for let's fly.
We're gonna see if it's the double harvester. He does not.
Shockwave moving. Just point me towards
Can't build a shockwave. He's got shockwaves everywhere.
Where's the action? Double time. Shockwave
Let's see if we can get in there.
Unit lost. Defense online. Unit lost. Unit ready. Nuclear
I couldn't quite get it. But that's okay.
defense lost. Major structural damage received.
At least we're in better shape than the last game. So that rush didn't work in the beginning.
music to my ears.
Building online.
Where's the action?
We're gonna try to engage as many of them as possible. This guy's also got a fairly well-built rush deck.
Unit
He's actually got a really, really well-balanced deck. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can get rid of that Banshee. There we go.
unit ready.
Gonna engage his. We're gonna go ahead and try to rush that harvester.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Let's waste them. Powering up.
Okay.
We've got this. Long range.
Unit lost.
As you can see here, we are gonna lose this match.
Launched.
He did a very good job with the early rush. So yeah, well there you go. Really, I still believe a non-tech lab heavy deck is better. But if you guys disagree, of course, feel free to comment. And I hope you found that video helpful. Thank you and have a great day. Stay cool.